In this video lecture, we will go through heap sort. So first we will go through the preliminaries, then we will go through the example with code snippet of heap sort, then we will go through the time complexity of heap sort. So the heap sort is invented by J.W.J. Williams in 1964. This was also the birth of heap data structure. So a heap is a specialized tree-based data structure which is essentially a complete tree. So as I have already told you, a complete binary tree is a binary tree in which it contains maximum number of nodes in all possible levels except possibly the last level, and the last level is filled as left as possible. So a heap is a complete tree. So it may be a binary tree, ternary tree, or any k-ary tree that satisfies heap property. So there are various kinds of heaps like max heap, mean heap, binomial heap, and Fibonacci heap. So basically we will concentrate on max heap and mean heap. So in this video lecture we will concentrate on max heap. So let us go through a max heap. So a max heap is a complete tree. So if we will consider a binary heap, then it is a complete binary tree where the value of parent node is larger than its descendants. So here in this example you see here the parent node is, let's say, 100. So all the descendants of 100 should be less than 100. So now you see 1936 all are smaller than 100. So now if we will consider 19 is the parent node, so you see all the descendants of it, 17, 3, 2, 7, all are smaller than 19. So a max heap is a complete tree. Complete tree means all the levels. So this is the 0th level, this is the 1th level, this is the 2th level, this is the 3rd level. So all levels except possibly the last level contains maximum number of nodes. So here it is a binary tree, so it is a binary heap. So you see all the levels, the 0th level contain one number of nodes, the 1th level contain 2 to the power 1, that is 2 number of nodes, the 2th level contains 2 to the power 2, that is 4 number of nodes, and the last level 3 contains only two nodes, so except possibly the last level. So the last level should be filled as left as possible. So this left is filled with 2, and then we will go to the right of 17, that is we have inserted 7. So now let us go through how the heap sort works. So here you see we have used a procedure heap sort. So in heap sort method or procedure, you see we first have to make a build heap. So first let us go through build heap. So here you see this is the procedure for build heap. So in build heap what we will do, we will repeatedly call the heapify procedure. So here we need to understand what is heapify and how to make heapify. So for that let us go through an example. So let us consider this array and suppose we want to sort this array. So first what we have to do, we have to construct a tree for that array. So as you know that the tree can be represented by two ways. One is array representation, another one is linked list representation. So here as we want to sort an array, so we will represent this array in terms of a tree. So as it is a as binary heap or heap is a complete tree, it is better to represent it in terms of array so that there should be less memory consumption. So first we will draw 50. The next element is 70. So 70 is the left side of 50. Next 90. Next we will go to the level 2. Next 20. 80. 100. 120. Next 140. Next 30. So how many number of elements are there? There are 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 2, 9 elements are there. So the starting index is 0 and the end index is, so there are 9 elements. So 0, 1, 2, like this, 9 elements. So here I will recall one thing. The zeroth index left child is 2 into 0 plus 1, 2i plus 1, that is 2 into 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, that is 70. You see the left child is 70. Next, the right child of 50 is 2 into I plus 2. So it means 2 into 0 plus 2, that is 2 is the right child of 50. So now here what we have to do, here we have to make the hippify operation. So I will start the loop from here for I equal to n by 2 minus 1. So as we are representing it in a zero index array, means the index of the array starts from 0. So here I will start from n by 2 minus 1. If it is a one indexed array, means if the array starts from index number 1, we have to start from n by 2. So as it is a zero index array, we will start from I equal to n by 2 minus 1. So n by 2, here n is 9. So 9 by 2, 9 by 2 is 4.5. So integer by integer will give you an integer. So here we will get 4. So 4 minus 1. So we will start from 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So first we have to start the hippify. So now use 3 is greater than equal to 0. True. True means we will get into the for loop. So if hippify a, n and I is 3. So here we will start hippify a, n and 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So we will start the hippify operation from here. So now here what we will do, first we have to look at the left child. So what the left child contains 140. So now you see whether the parent node is larger or left child is larger. The left child is larger. So now we will compare the larger element with the right child. So 140, 30. So 140 is larger. So out of these 140 and 30, we can observe that 140 is the largest. So what we will do? We will swap 140 with its parent node. So here we will get 20. Here we will get 140. So now we will draw the tree. Let me draw the tree again. 50, 70, 90, 150, 80, 100, 120. Here I will get 20. Here I will get 30. So now you see, so after the end of this, we will decrement the value of I. So I was initially 3. So now the value of I will be 3 minus 1, that is 2. So now again we will come to here. 2 is greater than equal to 0. Yes, true. True means what we will do? We will again do the hippify operation. Hippify A and I. So hippify. So here we will do hippify A and 2. So we will start from the 2th index node. So 0, 1, 2. So here we will apply the hippify operation. So in the hippify operation, what we will do? First we will compare the parent element 90 with its left child. So 90 is larger or 100 is larger? 100 is larger. So now we will compare the larger element, that is 100, with the right child. So 100 is larger or 120 is larger? Here you can see that 120 is larger. So what we will do? We will swap 120 with 90. So these two elements will be swapped. So after swapping, what we will get? 50 left child, 70. Next here we will get, so here we will get 120 and here we will get 90. So 120. Next, here we will get 140. Here we will get 80. Here we will get, so from here 100. And here we will get 90. Here we will get 20. And here we will get 30. Now again the value of I will be decremented. So now I will become 1. 1 is greater than equal to 0, true. So what we will do, simplify a n 1. So here we will apply simplify a n 1. So 0 and 1. So here we will apply the simplify. So first we have to look at the left child. Left child is 140. So 140 is larger or 70 is larger? 140 is larger. Then what we will do? We will compare the larger element with the right child. So 140 and 80. So 140 is larger. So what we will do? We will swap the larger element with the root element or with the parent node. So here we will get 140. Here we will get 70. Now again we will apply the simplify operation at 70 at the largest element. So now you see 70, 20, 30. So 70 is larger than 20 and 30. No change will occur. So only these two will be swapped. So what we will get? 50. Here we will get 140. Here we will get 120. Here we will get 70. Here we will get 80. Here we will get 20. Here we will get 30. 120 left child is 100. 120 right child is. So now after simplify, what I have to do? We have to decrement the value of I. So now I will become 0. So 0 is greater than equal to 0. True. True means we will get into the body. So in the body what we have? We have simplify a n I. I is 0. So here we will do simplify a n 0. So now we have to look at the left child. So left child is put 140. 140 is larger than 50. So what we will do? We have to compare the larger element, that is 150 with the 140 with the right child. So 140 is larger or 120 is larger? 140 is larger. So what we will do? We will swap these two values. So here we will get 50. Here we will get 140. So which is the larger value? There we have to again apply simplify. So 50, the left child is 70. So which one is the larger? 70 is larger. So now we have to compare the larger element with the right child. So 70 is larger or 80 is larger? 80 is larger. So what we have to do? We have to swap these two values. So here we will get 80. Here we will get 50. So what we will get? 140. Here we will get 80. Here we will get 120. Here we will get 70. Here we will get 50. 120 left child is 100. Right child is 90. Now here we will get 20. Here we will get 30. So now you see the value of I will be again decremented to -1. Now -1 is greater than 0, that is false. False means we have got out of the for loop. So now you see the function build heap is over. So it means we have constructed the max heap. So here you see in the build max heap exactly. In the build max heap, what we have done, we have constructed a max heap. So max heap means what? It is a complete binary tree. Complete binary tree means here you see all the levels except possibly the last level contains maximum number of nodes. And the last level is filled as left as possible. And it obeys the max heap property. What is the max heap property? Max heap property means the value of parent node is larger than its descendants. Here you see 140 is larger than all its descendants. 80 is greater than all its descendants. 120 is greater than all its descendants. So here we have constructed a max heap. So here you see in the heap sort. So first we have to build the heap or build max heap, so that we have understood. Then we will go through this procedure, and while making build heap, what we have done, we have called the heapify procedure. So let us go and understand the heapify procedure. I have already explained you the heapify procedure. So in the heapify procedure, first what we will do, so let me draw a tree and make you explain this by this example. So here let me keep a value 50. Here let me keep a value 70. Here let me keep a value 30. Here let me keep a value 50. Here let me keep a value 100. Here let me keep a value 80. And here let me keep a value 10. So now let me apply the heapify procedure at 0 index. So what I will do, heapify a n 0. So first what I have to do, I have to compute the left child. What is the left child of 50? So if I will represent it in an array, so if I will represent it in an array, so first the root node will be placed at the 0th index. I have already explained this thing to you. Next, the next level, the 1th level elements 70, 100, then 30, then 40, then 80, and then 10 will be stored. So now what we will do, first we will compute the left child of 0 because I want to apply the heapify at 0th index. What is the left child? 2i plus 1. 2i plus 1 means 2 into 0 plus 1, that is 1. So you see the 1th index element is the left child. Next, what is the right child? 2 into I plus 2, that is the 2th index element is the right child of 50. Next, what I have to compare? I have to compare the value of ith node with the left child. So L is less than S. Yes, L is less than S. What is L? L is 1. What is the value of N? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the value of N is 8. L is less than S. N. Yes, L is less than N. 1 is less than 8. True. A of L is greater than A of I. A of L means the left child, that is 70. Yes, 70 is greater than 50. So what is the value of largest? So largest equal to L. Largest equal to L means largest equal to 1. Now else largest equal to I. So else this condition, if condition is satisfied, we will not go into the else part, we have gone to the if part. Next, if R is less than N. Yes, R is 2. 2 is less than N, that is 8. True means next we will go through the next part. A of R is greater than A of largest. What largest contains? Largest contains 1. Yes, A of R is greater than largest because 100 is greater than largest, that is 70. So what we will do? Largest equal to R. So now largest contains R. And what is the value of R? The value of R is 2. So now we will check if largest is not equal to I. Yes, largest. What is the value of largest? Largest is 2. What is the value of I? I is 0. Largest is not equal to I. So it's true. True means we will get into the body of if block. So in the if block, what we have done? We have first swapped the value of A of I with A of largest. So A of I is 50 will be swapped with 100. So 50 will be swapped with 100. So here we will get 100 and here we will get 50. So you see in the array what will happen? These two values will be swapped. So although here visualizing through a tree, but internally it is represented in terms of an array. So here we will get 100 and here we will get 50. Next, what we will do, again we have to call the heapify procedure on the largest. So heapify 8, n is 8, largest is, what is the value of largest? Largest is 2. So again we have to call the heapify procedure at 2. So first what we will do, we will go through the left child. You see the left child is 80. So 80 is larger than 50. So largest contain 80. So what is the left child of 50? So now we are going through a n is 8, largest equal to 2. So largest equal to 2. Again you compute the value. So what is the left child of truth node? 2 into I plus 1. That is 2 into 2 plus 1. 2 into 2 plus 1 is 5. What is the right child? 2 into I plus 2. So 2 into 2, 4 plus 2 is 6. So 5 is the left child. 6 is the, sorry, let me compute it again. 2 into I plus 1. So 2 into 2 plus, so here I have to change 2, 3, 4, 5, this one is. So if it is 6, the number of elements is 7. So now the left child is 50 index element, that is 80. So you see the 50's left child is 8. What is the right child of 50? 50's right child is the 6th index element, that is 10. Now you will check L is less than N. Yes, L value is 5. 5 is less than N, that is 7. The value of N is 7 because there are 0 to 6 number of elements, so the value of N is 7. Yes. So if it is true, then we will go through largest equal to L. So what is the value of L? L is 5. So largest equal to 5. So now what we will do? We will come to here, the part. R is less than N. Yes. 6 is less than 7. And A of R is greater than A of largest. No, A of R is 10 is not greater than 80. So the largest will remain as it is, that is 5. Then largest is not equal to I. What is the value of I? I is 2. What is the value of largest? Largest is 5. Yes, 2 is not equal to 5. So what we will do? We will swap. So again here we have to swap. So here we will get 80 and here we will get 50. So what we will do? Here we will get 80. Internally it swaps in the array. And here we will get 50. So this is all the heapify procedure. So now let us go through the heap sort again. So in the first step, what we have to do? We have to build the heap. So here you see, here we have built the heap. So that same tree, what is over here, I will draw it over here. So I will draw it over here. So you see the same tree, 150. Its left child is 80, right child is 120, left child is 70, then 50, then 100, then 90, then 20, then 30. So in the heap sort, the first step is to build a heap. Yes, we have built a heap. So in the build heap, you see, we have actually built a max heap. So the parent node's value is larger than its descendant. Then what we will do after building the heap, we will go through this for loop. So I equal to n minus 1. So what is the value of I? So here what is the value of n? How many elements? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0 to 8 means the value of n is 9. Okay. So we have first built the heap. So this is the build heap. We have built the max heap. Okay. Next I equal to n minus 1. What is the value of n? N is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. Next 8 is greater than 0. Yes, true. So 8 is greater than 0. So we will get into the for loop. So first what we have done, we have swapped the value of a of 0 with a of I. So here we have swapped a of 0 with a of I means a of 8. So first you swap a of 0 with a of 8. So here you will get 30 and here you will get 140. So now you see, here you have obtained the largest element and you have placed it over here. And the rest of the array is unsorted. But from the end, we are starting to keep the maximum element from the end. Next, what we have done? N minus minus. So the value of n will be decremented to 8. Next, heapify a n 0. Heapify a n 0 means a, the value of n is decremented to 8 and 0. So we have to, so these two values are swapped from the tree point of view. So in the array representation we have swapped from the tree point of view. What we have done? We have made it 140 and we have made it 30. Now what we have to do? We have to heapify a n 0, a 8 0. So what we will do? So now the value of n is 8. So we will consider this amount of this number of tree as the value of n is decremented. So now let us represent it. So if we will do that one, then what we will get, you see. So first we will go through the heapify an0. So heapify an0 means first it will look at the left child. Left child is 80. So 30 is larger or 80 is larger? 80 is larger. So 80 will be compared with its right child. So 80 is larger or 120 is larger? 120 is larger. So what we will do? We will swap 120 with 30. So 120 here, 30 here. Now again apply the heapify procedure at the largest element, because as I have already explained you in the heapify procedure, where we will swap the largest element, there we have to again apply the heapify. So 30, 190. So 100 is larger. So here it will be swapped. Here I will get 30. Here I will get 100. Okay. So after heapify this one, we will again come to here. So from here, we will decrement the value of I. What was the value of I? The value of I was 8. Now it will be decremented to 7. So now let us go through the next step. So here, the value of I, we have decremented to 7. The value of n is, we have decremented to 8. So now, we have to build the same tree. So here you see 120. Left child is 80, right child is 100, 80's left child is 17, 50, 30, the same tree I have drawn, 90, 20, 20. So as the value of n is decremented to 8, I will leave this element as it is. This is already sorted. These elements are not sorted. Then what I will do? I will you see the same tree what I have drawn over here, the same tree I have drawn it over here. So now we have to swap a of 0 with a of I. What is the value of I? I's value is 7. Okay. So a of 0 will be swapped with, so I equal to n minus 1. N minus 1 means n is 8. Sorry, this is already changed to 7. Okay. So 7 is greater than 0. Yes. So now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now you see I will swap the a of 0 with a of 7. So a of 0 means, so here you will get 20 and here you will get 120. So you see the second largest element, we have kept it over here at the second position from the last. Next what we will do, we will decrement the value of n. So now the value of n will be decremented to 7. Now again what we have to do, heapify a n 0. So A and 0 means we will apply the hippify at 0. So first we have swapped. So here we have got 120. Here we have got 20. So now we have to apply the hippify on this array. So on this array we will apply the hippify 20, 80, 100, 70, 50, 30, 90. So now we have to apply the hippify on 0th element. Hippify A and n value is 7 and 0. So we will apply. So now you see these two elements are sorted 140 and 120. These two are already sorted. So now apply the hippify over here. So what you will get? Look at the left child. Left child is larger than 20. Now we will compare 80 with 100. So which one is larger? 100 is larger. So what we will do? We will compare. We will swap the largest element with the parent node. So 100 will come to here and 20 will come to here. So at this position, what we will do? Again, we have to apply the hippify procedure. So on 20. So which one is larger? Left child is larger, 30. So now we have to compare the left child with right side. So 90 is larger. So what we will do? We will swap 20 with 90. So here we have got 20 and here we have got 90. So accordingly, the array index values also will be changed. So now after hippifying this one, we will come to here. From here where we will go? We will go and decrement the value of I. So the value of I will be decremented to 7 from 7 to 6. So now let us go to the next step. So here the value of I is 6. Value of n is, let us go through the previous step, n is 7. No, 7 is decremented n minus minus, so 7 is decremented to 6. So the value of n is 6. Value of n is 6. Next what we will do, let me draw the same tree again over here. So the same tree what I have drawn over here, 180 on this tree, 180, 90, 70, 50, 30, 20. Let me draw this tree again over here. So first what I will get, I will get 100. Left child is 80. Right child is 90. Left child is 70. Right child is 50. Left child is 30. Right child is 20. Now what I have to do? I have to swap a of I with a of 0. This one. So a of I is 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these two are already sorted. Okay. So a of 0. So I have to swap a of 0 with a of 6, the last element. So here I will get 100. Here I will get 20. So let me swap it in the array. So here I will get 20 and here I will get 100. Next what I will do, n minus minus. So the value of n will be decremented to 5. Next what I have to do, I have to apply the hippify on a and 0, that is a 5 0. So let me apply hippify a 5 0. What I will get? So 20, 80, 90, 70, 50, 30. Yeah, you see 5 number of elements, 0 to 5, 6 number of elements I have kept. Next what I will do, hippify a and 0. So I have to apply the hippify operation over here. So 20's left child is 80, so it is larger than 20. Next 80 is smaller than 90. So what we will do? So these two values will be swapped. 20 will be swapped with 90. So here I will get 90. Here I will get 20. So again I have to apply hippify over here. So 20 and 30. So 30 is larger than 20 and it has no right child. So the left child will be swapped with that. So here I will get 20 and here I will get 30. So now let me redraw the same tree again. So here what I will do, I will come to here. So here you see the value of n is 5, the value of I is, then after this the value of I will be also decremented, the value of I equal to 5, n is equal to. Now let me redraw this tree. So you see that these three elements are already sorted. So now I will operate on this arrow 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every step I am decrementing the size of the array, that is I am decrementing n. Okay. Next what I will do, I will let me redraw the tree. So 90, that child is 80, that child is 30, 70, 50, then 20. Next what I will do, I will swap a of 0 with a of I. A of I means a of 5. So swap a of 0 with a of I. Or here you can say that I will swap the root node value with the last element. So here I will get 20, here I will get 90. So here I will get 20, here I will get 90. So you see again I have put the maximum value at the last index. Next what I will do, I will decrement the value of n. So I will decrement the value of n. Now n will become 4. Now come to here. Again what I have to do, I have to simplify a and 0. So I have to do simplify a, n is how much? 4 and 0. So to this array, so what I will do, 20, 80, 30, 70, 50. This much. So taken this much. So now again apply the heapify at 0th index. 0th index means over here. So what is the left child value? 80. 80 is larger than 20. Now you have to compare the larger element with the right child. So 80 is larger than 30. So what will do? What we will do? So this will be swapped. So 20 will come to here and 80 will go to here. Then again we have to apply the heapify at the largest element. So 20, it will be compared with the left child which contains 70. 70 is larger than 20. So the larger element is 70. So we have to compare the larger element with the right child, that is 50. So now what we will do? So larger 70 is larger than 50. So 20 will be swapped to here and 70 will go to here. So now after this, let me redraw the tree again. So after this, what we will do? After heapify a and 0, we will come to here. From here, we will again decrement the value of I. So the value of I will be 4. Now let us go through the next step. So here you see, these elements are already sorted. The value of I equal to 4. The value of n equal to also 4. Now again what we have to do? We have to swap a of 0 with a of I. So a of 0 means this is the 0th index element 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. A of 0 with A of I. A of I means A of 4. So after swapping, what I will get? Here I will get 50. Here I will get 80. And after that, what I will do? I will decrement the value of n. So the value of n will be decremented to 3. So now let me draw the tree. So 50, 70, 30, and 20. Now again what I have to do? I have to heapify a and 0. So a, the value of n is 3, 0. So now you see, so at 0th index I will heapify. So its left child is 70. 70 is larger than 50. So I have to compare with its right child. 70 is larger than 30. So here 70 will be swapped with 50. So here I will get 70. Here I will get 50. Now 50 and 20, you see again I have to heapify at the largest, that is 50. As 50 is greater than 20, no swapping will occur. So now what I will do, after heapify I will go to here I minus minus. So the value of I will be decremented to 3. Now let me redraw this tree again. So now here you see, here these elements are already sorted. So the value of I is 3, the value of n is also 3. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Now what I have to do, I have to swap a of I with a of 0. So a of I means a of 3 with a of 0. So here what I will get, 30. Here I will get 20, and here I will get 70. Next, after that, what I will do, n minus minus. N minus minus means the value of n will be decremented to 2. Next, what I have to do, I have to simplify a and 0. So n is 2, 0. So let me draw the tree. So simplify a, n is 2, 0. So what I will get, 20, 50, 30. Okay, so I will take 2 elements only. Okay, so this is, now you see, this is already in the sorted list. So next, what I have to do, I have to heapify it. So after heapify, what I will do, so let me heapify it. So 20 is smaller than 50. So 50 is larger than 20. Now I have to compare the larger element with the right child. So right child is 30. So 50 is larger than 30. So what I will do, so 20 will come to here, 50 will go to here. These two will be swapped. Now let me draw this again. Now you see, these elements are already sorted. So now here the value of n is 2, the value of I is also 2, 0, 1, 2. Next, what I will do, I will swap a of 0 with a of I. So a of 0 will be swapped with a of 2. So these two will be swapped. So here I will get 30, here I will get 20. Next, n minus minus. N minus minus means n value will be decremented to 1. So now you see, so here I will get 50. So now you see, these elements are already sorted. Next, heapify a and 0. Heapify a and 0 means heapify a, the value of n is 1 and 0. So first I will keep 30, then I will keep 20. So now you see, if I will apply heapify over here, 30 is larger than 20. So the largest element is 30. It has no right child. So there is absolutely no problem. It will be as it is. So now let us go through the next step. So here you see, these elements are already sorted. So now in the previous step you see, after this the value of I will be decremented to 1. The value of n is 1 and the value of I is 1. So here I will get the value of n equal to 1 and I is also equal to 1. So now what I will do, I have to swap a of I with temp. So a of I with temp means here a of I is a of 1 with a of 0. Sorry, not temp. So I have to swap a of 0 with a of I. So a of 0, this is 0, 1 will be swapped with a of 1. So here I will get 30, here I will get 20. So now here you see, then I will decrement the value of n. So n will become 0. Next, heapify a and 0. So heapify a, n is 0, I is 0. So heapify a 0, 0. So here as the value of n is 0. So what we will do, we will terminate over here. Now you see the whole array is completely sorted. So here you will get 20, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120 and 40. I hope all of you have understood it. Let us go through the code snippet again. So first we have gone through the heap sort. In heap sort, what we have done? First we have built the heap. So after construction of the heap, what we will do? We will continuously swap the 0th index element with the ith index element. Then we have get the largest element at the highest index. Then we have decremented the value of n. Then again we have applied heapify operation on a n 0. Next, the build heap procedure. In the build heap procedure, what we will do, we will repeatedly apply the heapify procedure starting from a of n by 2 minus 1 elements up to the 0th indexed element. So, what is the heapify procedure? In the heapify procedure, we have the left child. First, we will compare with the left child. If the left child value is larger than the ith index element, so the largest will be L, otherwise the I will be the largest element. Then the largest element will be compared with right child. So if right child is there, R is less than N, then we will compare the right child with the largest element. So the largest will contain the R if A of R is greater than A of largest. Then what we will do? We will check whether largest is equal to I or not. If largest is not equal to I, means largest is either the left child or the right child. Then what we will do? We will swap it. Then again we have to apply the heapify operation on the largest. So this is all the code snippet. Then we will go through the main function. In main function, we have dynamically allocated an array. So first we have asked the size. Then we have dynamically allocated the array by using malloc function. Then we have initialized the array. Then we have called the heap sort procedure. So once the heap sort procedure is called, the array is already sorted. After that, we have printed the sorted array. Then we have freed the dynamically allocated array. This is all about the code snippet for heap sort. Now let us go through the time complexity of heap sort. So here you may see that the build heap procedure requires big O of n time, and the build heap procedure calls the heapify operation, and the heapify operation requires big O of log n time. So the total time required is big O of, so n times we will call the log n procedure. So the big O of n log n. So the best case, average case, and worst case time complexity of heap sort is big O of n log n. Thank you. I hope all of you have understood it.